Hello everyone, you're watching PC Helper and welcome to another video in the Python 3.9 tutorial series. If by the end of this video you feel like you have learned something today, then please leave a like and also don't forget to subscribe to PC Helper for regular content. So in this video we'll be learning about while loops. In the previous two videos we've already learned about for loops, and while loops are very important part of any programming language and how they make our programming life very easy. So in this video we'll be talking about while loop. So let's start with the difference between a for loop and a while loop. So basically a for loop is used to iterate through a sequence, and by sequence I meant a set, a dictionary, a tuple, a string or a list. While the while loop is used for repeating a block of code again and again until a given condition is satisfied. So let's see how it works. So if you want to print PC helper, let's say it is a string, so you can simply write print PC helper and run this program, and the output is PC helper. But what if you want to print this again and again? If you want to print PC helper, let's say 5 times. So if you don't know about loops, then you can simply copy it and just paste it 5 times. And now when you will execute the program, PC helper will be printed 5 times. But what if we want to print PC helper or anything, let's say 100 times? Then we won't be able to do this because it will be a lot time consuming and it will consume unnecessary line of codes. So in this case, while loops will come handy. So let's see how a while loop works. So first of all, there are 3 parts of a while loop. The first part is initializing a while loop. So first of all, we have to take any variable, any random variable. So I am taking I, and we have to initialize its value. So for this example, I am initializing it to value 1. Now you have to write a while loop, and the syntax of while loop is while, and now you have to give a condition. And by this condition, I mean this loop will only run until this given condition is satisfied. So let's say we want the while loop to run until the value of I is less than 5. So if the value of I is less than 5, the while loop will keep running. Then we have to write this colon, which is the part of the syntax and marks the beginning of this while loop. So these are the first 2 conditions of a while loop. First we have to initialize a variable, then we have to give a condition, and the third part is increment or decrement. We'll talk about it later. So first let's write the block of code that we want to repeat. So let's print PC helper in this loop. So if we run this code now, you can see that it will keep running infinite number of times. So I will just stop this code. So as you can see, PC helper was printed infinite number of times because we did not increment the value of I. I will explain it in a minute. So let's increment the value of I is equal to I plus 1 every time this loop will run. So now what will happen is, let's see, first of all, the value of I was equal to 1. First of all, let's execute this code. As you can see, PC helper was printed 4 times. And this happened because first of all the value of I was equal to 1, and in this while loop we first saw this condition, that is I should be less than 5, and here I was equal to 1, which is less than 5. So this loop ran and it incremented the value of I by plus 1. So now the value of I was 1, but it is now converted to 2, which is 1 plus 1 equal to 2, and the loop ran again. Now the value of I was 2, which is again less than 5, so it printed PC helper again and again incremented the value from 2 to 3. And now the loop ran again, 3 is again less than 5, so the loop ran and printed PC helper for the 3rd time and again incremented the value by 1. 4 is also less than 5, so the loop ran again for the last time and incremented the value to 5. And now when the loop ran again, it saw that 5 is not less than 5. So it came out of the loop and the program was stopped. So yeah, a while loop will run till the condition is satisfying, and as soon as the condition is not satisfied, it will come out of the loop. So let's say if we want to print 50 times PC helper 50 times, then we can just change I is less than to 50 here condition. And now when we'll run this program, PC helper will be printed 50 times. So it is really easy. Also, one thing that you have to make sure is that I is properly indented, that this increment line is also properly indented, because if I press backspace here, then this I comes out of this loop. Because it is not properly indented, it is not in line with this print statement. And now when I'll run this program, it will keep running infinite number of times because now this increment operator is not a part of the loop. So it is important it to be properly indented. And now when I'll run this code, as you can see, indentation is proper, so it will just run a finite number of times till this condition is being satisfied. So now let's talk about nested while loop. So it is tough to give an example of nested while loop because we have not learned about break and continue statement. We'll be learning about them in future videos. So I'll just give a silly example of a nested while loop. A nested while loop means when there's a while loop inside a while loop. So let's say we have to write a line of code again and again, but I want to give you an example of a nested loop. So what we will do is the half part of a text will be printed just like this, but rest half part of a text will be part of another while loop. So if you want to print something silly like, let's say PC helper is the best, and we want to print this line again and again, so we can use nested while loop. You will see a image on your screen right now if I don't forget to edit while editing this video. Then you can see an output on your screen that what we want from this code. So let's start writing this code. First of all, we have to make a few changes to this existing code. So what we want is, we want it to be less than 4 instead of 50. And instead of PC helper, we want a string to be PC helper is the, and we want the output to be PC helper is the best. So we will put best inside another while loop. So let's start another while loop. And for it we want to initialize, we have to initialize another variable. So let's say it equal to be j and let it be equal to 1. While j is less than 4, I will explain this code in detail once I complete this code. So let's print best. So we have written best here. And now let's increment the value of j is equal to j plus 1. And we can write it in short also. J is equal to j plus 1. But if we write j plus equals to 1, it is also equal to j is equal to j plus 1. It is just the short form. We can say do same for the I plus equal 1 is equals to I is equals to I plus 1. So now let's see what happens when we run this code. As you can see, we got PC helper is the best, but we got PC helper is the and PC helper is the in the next line. So this loop only ran one time while this code was running. So there are two problems in this code. So the first problem is that the best is only printed one time this PC helper is the printed and not for the next two times. And also the second problem is that we want best to be in the same line as of the string PC helper is the. So first of all, let's solve the first problem. So the problem is occurring because let's see the working of this loop first. So the value of I is 1, j is equals to 1. Now the loop runs for the first time because 1 is less than 4. So it prints PC helper is the. So we can see, first run this code again. So we can see PC helper is printed. But now inside this loop only, the Python program encounters another loop, which is while j is less than 4. And j is less than 4 because the value of j is initialized to 1. So it prints best. But then the value of j is incremented to 2. So now the loop runs again and this condition is satisfied. So it prints best again. And now the value of j is 3. So it prints best again. But now after incrementing one more time, the value of j is 4, which does not satisfy this condition. So it comes out of this loop. And now the value of I is incremented from 1 to 2. So now this loop runs again. Now remember, the value of I is equal to 2, but the value of j is already 4. So the value of I is equal to 2, which is less than 4. So it again prints PC helper is the. So PC helper is the is printed. But when it again encounters with this while loop, so the value of j is already 4. So it does not satisfy the condition of this loop and it comes out of this loop and again increments the value of I and again prints PC helper is the. And that's the reason why best is only printing for the first time when PC helper is printed. So to solve this problem, we can simply initialize the value of j just before this while loop. So what we have to do is, we just have to press enter here and just write j is equals to 1 here. And now when we will run this code, PC helper is the best is printed, PC helper is the best is printed, and PC helper is the best is printed again. So now what's happening is, now every time this loop will run, even if the value of j is changed to 4 inside this loop, but every time when this loop will run, the value of j will again be initialized to 1 and this loop will again run for 3 times. So the first problem is now solved. Now let's come to the second problem, that we want best to be the part of the same line as of PC helper is the. I know this is really a silly program, but let's keep working on it. So to change this, to solve this problem, we just have to write a comma here and we have to use and is equals to, and we just have to write a space between a string. So what it will do is, if you write and is equals to space, it will not change the line after printing this string. And we have to do the same with this one also. We have to write a comma and is equals to, and we want a space in between, so I'm just writing a space. And now when we will run this code, we get PCLPy is the best, PCLPy is the best, and again. But now we have another problem that PCLPy, it prints everything in the same line. We want all of these lines to be on different line. So what we have to do is, the last part is, every time the loop runs, we have to print one empty line. And that's it. And now when I'll run this code, we get PCLPy is the best, PCLPy is the best, and again. So this is the output we wanted. So I know this was a very silly example, but it was really tough to get an example of nested while loop without knowing about the break and continue statement. So, and I really wanted to teach you about nested while loops in this video only. So I hope you like this video. I tried to cover all the basics of while loops in this video only. So now we have studied about both for loop and while loop. And in the next video, we'll be learning about break and continue statement. So I hope you like this video. If you like this video, then please leave a like. If you have any doubt, write in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next one.